Hey everyone, for today's video I'll be doing a showcase for Chloe, but before getting into recommendations for her, I'll go over her kit. Her slots are 6-star physical, 5-star support, and 4-star support and physical. Really good slots in general and are really solid for her. Her 7-star slot isn't too bad in sustain, although I wouldn't use your expert LB stone for it. But if you do happen to pull dupes of her, I'd personally feed them into herself to get that physical slot for some potential break nukes. For her skill though, it lowers the enemy's evasion by 20% for 8 seconds with an 11-second CT. Nothing too crazy about this, it's pretty good for hitting higher evasion bosses more often though. For her art, it lowers break resist by 40% for 35 seconds with 3000 break. Insanely good for breaking since it's such a high break resist debuff that lasts for quite some time. For her true arts, for 20 seconds all allies get 5 arts a second and 70% break power with 6000 break. 100 arts is really good to sustain any team, and the break power not only allows Chloe to break, but others on the team to do a decent amount of break as well. For her super art, it lowers the enemy's fire resist by 100% with 12,000 break and a 100,000 damage modifier. This super art having 12,000 break is insane for breaking, considering that with her true art and art, this will most likely break a quarter, if not more, of the boss's break bar. For her passives, all allies get 200 arts every break, she gets 70% burn resist, and all allies get 50% damage to broken enemies. The AoE arts gauge and break is nice since you don't have to worry about not having arts gauge during break, allowing the team to go all out. The AoE 50% break damage is nice as well to even further boost the total amount of break damage to the team. For her true weapon, it's a 5-star physical and increases arts by 50 the first use with a 55-second CT and 4000 break. The passives include 40% break power and 2 arts a second when used by Chloe, as well as 5% physical resist. Overall, for Chloe, this equip is definitely required, buffing her total break to 110% with her true art, and the arts is good as well. On anyone else besides her, it isn't the best, and the active effect is unfortunate since it's only for the first use, but it's definitely a pickup if you have Chloe. As for some other good equips, for her 6-star physical, the best option is obviously her true weapon. If you don't have enough for that, Bakuzan works. True Shurahalt is also pretty good, or anything with a high break value or break power up. For her 5-star support, there are a bit of options that can change depending on the mission, but considering she's focused on break equips such as a Serpa's Hunting Dagger for break or Vampire Cutie Rosetta works pretty well on her. For her 4-star support, Kaon works the best for its break power that lasts for quite some time. Fen's Aloha Shorts work, as well as anything else really, depending on what you're playing of course. And if you happen to have a 4-star physical from duplicates, Mav Coppoleps works great for that extra break. Grief if you need arts or anything else that you'd need. Don't run Annulus though, since it'll lower her break by 100%, and as you can guess, that's not really the best passive for a breaker. For crests though, she would benefit a lot from break power up since she's of course a breaker. Equip CT is really solid as well for the harder quests where she needs to get her equips back faster, although you could always run arts gauge up if you wanted her to get true art faster. In general though, Chloe is pretty much the best breaker in the game. She can not only break a ton but provide archgen support to the entire team, and in in-game content that's insanely valuable, especially with the ever-increasing amount of break quests that are coming. The fact you can slot out a dedicated art genner for another kind of unit is something that will make many break missions light work, rather than having someone like Potina or Duke who can certainly break, but hold back the team due to the fact that they don't provide much else aside from that break. Definitely deserves a spot for being the second best unit in the crossover. That's everything for the video though. Let me know your thoughts on Chloe down below, or if you happen to pull her. I will be looking for her in my future summons and hopefully she can pull through. But if you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and I'll see you later.